Alright, welcome along to the show. We're getting into a new box set. Starting off at the very beginning of Tales of the Unexpected. Now, this is one that I have seen bits and pieces of over the years, and I really recently on the review channel on YouTube, I got a comment that referred to this series. And yeah, as I say, seen it once or twice. Not the entirety of it, it's one of these shows that's been repeated on and off over the years. Started off in 1979. This show is exactly the same age as me right now, and an incredibly old series. So I thought to myself, you know what? Let's get into it, see how we get on with it, because like some of the stories that I've seen in this are absolutely great and fairly random in places, but it is what it is. It's Tales of the Unexpected. You just don't know where you're going to go with it. So, Roald Dahl is behind all this, and it's set up like Alfred Hitchcock presents some stories that he has written and some that I believe that he hasn't written, because there's a few there in the run. Whenever I was looking up the thumbnails for the videos here, there's a couple of other shows, and Alfred Hitchcock presents. There was one of these stories on there as well. So he's written a few of them. I don't think he's written all of them. Don't want to say that for sure. But yeah, we get into the opening episodes called The Man from the South. And very simple premise. There's something happens and it ends off unexpected. So in this one, there's this couple. They're on vacation in Jamaica, and this old guy sets a bet up with this other guy. This guy's got this cigarette lighter, and he claims that this lighter never fails him. So the man from the south bets him that if he can get his lighter to light 10 times without it failing, he will win this guy's car. And if the lighter does fail him, the man from the south gets to cut the little finger off this dude. So the man, straight off, the man's like, you know what, that's absolutely crazy, I'm not going to do it. But this old guy, the man from the south, sets the car up, says this is the car you're going to win, Jaguar, whatever it is. And of course, the man gene kicks it on this guy. He's in the car checking it out. Yes, this could be, this could be me, you know, upper crust, like, yeah, everything I ever wanted is represented by this car, basically. So he agrees to it. Him and his partner go back to the hotel room with this man from the south, and this other guy that was at the table with him. He's brought in as like a referee sort of thing to make sure everything's above board. So they tie down this guy's hand onto the table, with the fist closed except for the little finger on his left hand out. And the guy says, you know what, I've been looking at you, the man from the south, I've been watching you, you're clearly right-handed. Are you really going to miss that little finger in your left hand at the end of the day? So, he gets them talking around, and they get into the contest, and he starts flicking the lighter. The tension is raising. If you're still here at this part of the episode, clearly I'm going to spoil the series for you. So if you don't want it spoiled, don't listen any further than this, or watch any further than this. But he gets through the first couple of lighters going great. He gets up to halfway mark, sweat starting to come on his face, and the old guy standing over him with this meat cleaver, essentially just waiting to take the finger off him. He gets into 7, the lighter works. He gets to 8, the lighter works. He's just about to go for, I think, I think it was the 8th one where he finished off. He was going for the 8th one. At that point, the door opens up, and this woman walks in, and she goes to town on the old guy, shouting at him in a different language. I'm not even going to attempt to guess what the language was, but this guy backs down straight away. All the confidence the man from the south had the entire way through the episode disappears whenever she shows up, and he kind of curls up, sits down in a chair, and he's like, we're just having a friendly bet, sort of a thing. And the woman says he has nothing to bet. At this point, the man's partner, she gets the hand off the table, and the woman says the car that he bet you is my car. He has nothing. He's bet everything. Everything he had has gone. Every time he goes out, he ends up coming back with either a load of fingers or losing multiple cars. He says no money, nothing whatsoever. We came here to get away from everything, and I'm supporting him, more or less, the old woman says. But everything he had, that he once had, is now mine. And this other guy, it was the referee, hands her back the car keys of her car, and she says, I have suffered to put this guy straight and whatnot. And as she reaches out to get the car keys from him, you notice that she's not just missing one finger, she's missing two fingers on the one hand. So she went through the whole betting thing just to destroy this guy, essentially. It is a great series. Hopefully I did that little review there a little bit of justice. Like I literally watched this morning half asleep while eating my breakfast, but fantastic. And it's Michael Keane that's the young guy in this here. He was the sheriff from Twin Peaks. He's in here. The old guy, I can't recall his name offhand, but Pamela Stevenson is in here as his partner. Great story. I'm looking forward to getting into this series a little bit more, because there's some episodes that I do remember in here that were actually, I wouldn't say terrifying, but very unsettling, some of them. So yes, it's October time. We're going to get into it. We'll do as many as these. We'll do as many of these as we can throughout the rest of the month here, since it's leading up into Halloween time. Right, that's going to do it. We'll be back soon with probably some X-Men or Transformers or something like that. So until the next one, stay safe, and I'll talk to you all then.